What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video review. Today we are going to be looking at this absolute monster beast, you can call it, lift kit, rims, wheels, tires, custom in this granite crystal. This is the 2021 Ram 1500 Tradesman Crew 4x4. I'm really excited to get into this video today with you guys. I wanted to bring a little bit of a different diversity to the channel and price range. I know a lot of the trucks that we've been reviewing lately are, I wouldn't say top of the line, but close to, with a lot of packages, bringing obviously that price range up a little bit higher than most people's budgets are. But today we got a truck that's kind of right there in the middle, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of this truck. I really like it a lot. It's only 60 grand, which honestly is a really good price range for a truck of this capability. And yeah, we're gonna get started today. We're on the road here. We're gonna test out how this thing drives on the road first, and closer to the end of the video we'll do the tour of the inside of the cabin as well as the exterior look, so you get familiar with this truck in this video. If you're someone looking to buy a Ram, honestly, if you're not looking to spend too much money, this is the perfect truck to be looking at. I really like this truck. I like what we've done to it. The dealership did a lift kit on this this Ram 1500 Tradesman. We've also got the custom fuel rims and tires, and we've also done the wheel locks. So we've added a few customizations to this vehicle, but for the most part, it is what you're gonna get. We've got the cloth seats inside the interior here. Very simplistic interior, nothing too crazy or anything to brag about, but overall this truck is still gonna deliver everything you need it to. We've got a 5.7 liter V8 Hemi, 395 horsepower in this monster, and the exhaust actually sounds pretty good. And I did double check, we didn't do any exhaust kit or anything like that on this truck. See if we get a little push here. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. It is so high up, it's kind of trippy. I don't think I've driven a truck this high up just yet. I really like it though. It's kind of like you feel like you dominate the road. We do have the two-wheel drive option as well as the 4x4 lock and 4x4 low. You probably don't need the 4x4 unless you're in shittier weather or in a situation where you do need all four tires. I did try driving it earlier on the 4x4, and it is dry today. It's not wet or anything, so it did seem a little bit interesting. Didn't seem like it really wanted to be in 4x4, especially when I was doing tight turns. If you're someone who is a truck geek and knows what I'm talking about, please comment down below why I was having that issue. I'd love to hear your feedback. But yeah, we got in the two-wheel drive here. It seems like a lot of power, honestly, to be in the two-wheel drive. That or the roads are slightly a little bit wet because the truck it does have a little bit of a tire spin. Nothing crazy, but maybe you'll see it in this video when I take a turn or something like that. You'll see that there is a lot of power on the back end when it's in two-wheel drive. And I do believe that when it's in two-wheel drive that it will be, the power is coming from the back end, not the front end. That would make the most sense for a truck like this. I do really, as you can see here, you know, behind this Mazda, you can kind of see how much higher up we are. Honestly, like I was saying earlier, if you're someone looking to buy a truck, this Ram 1500 Tradesman 4x4 is, honestly, for 60 grand, it's gonna do everything you want it to. It's gonna tow, it's gonna drive in sticky situations. It's fun, it's big. There's a lot of potential for modifications or whatever it may be that you want to do to this vehicle. So that is the plus side. It does come pretty basic, pretty standard, as you can see throughout the vehicle. We got the cloth seats. We do have the cup holders here that lift up and become a third seat in the front row. So then you have 6 seats in this vehicle, which is super cool, and I do like that a lot. But overall, it does feel like any other Ram. As you can even see here behind this Nissan SUV, we are quite a bit ways up above it with this lift kit. And when I get out the vehicle here and you see the the lift kit, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about in terms of how high this truck really is. So it doesn't fit in many parkade garages and stuff like that, but it does, you know, it does for the majority. I wanted to do this video on our rooftop like we normally do, but I don't think this truck's gonna fit in that parkade, so we're gonna do another loop here back into the highway, head back. Oh, there you go. So you can see right there, that's the back tires spinning, and I'm not sure if it's because it's wet out or the tires are just too fresh. I'm not sure exactly what that may be. We'll get the get that on here. All right, get the just put the heat on here in the front so we can defog some of the mirrors here. You can notice they were starting to fog up a little bit. But yeah, like I was saying over there earlier with that, if you saw it in the video there, kind of had a little bit of a wheel spin when I was taking that turn, and I've noticed that a few times when I was driving this. Like I said, it might be because the tires are just brand new and it's a little bit, the roads are a little bit wet today, or that's just 395 horsepower in the back end. That's a little too much for this monster. But yeah, getting back to the truck, how it drives, how it feels. We're on the highway here. Honestly, the steering wheel is nothing crazy. It's that kind of like classic Ram or Dodge, shall I call it, Dodge plastic rubber. It does have a little bit of a squishy feel to it. It is not hard rubber or plastic. It is like a squishy rubber, and then we've got the plastic here on the inline. So a little bit of a different steering wheel compared to a lot of the other Rams we've done videos on, but nevertheless, it's a steering wheel, so it gets the job done. And you can always, you know, if you ever want to customize a steering wheel, put a different one in, I'm sure it's not that difficult to do so. Similar cluster here, a little bit less aggressive, a little bit bigger actually in terms of space in front, I feel like, compared to the other Rams. I believe that is a 3.5 inch cluster, and then we have our 5-inch Uconnect touchscreen with your media controls, your climate controls, I guess your control settings, and then your apps, your Uconnect apps, your phone, obviously, so you can pair this and play Bluetooth and play music and answer phone calls, whatever it may be. And then we have our settings there to configure probably most of the rest of the stuff in the truck, and whatever it may be. Pretty standard rear view mirror here. We've got the assist right there, and the SOS button, and our Ram handle grip bars right here. And we're gonna go through a little more in depth now. I'm gonna bring the vehicle to a spot where we can review this thing, and we're gonna go a little more in depth on the interior, the features, as well as the exterior, so you guys can see this lift kit and these wheels and tires. And yeah, I'd love you to comment down below right now what you think of these videos. Do you like them? Do you want to see more trucks? Do you want to see more SUVs? What do you guys want to see? And comment down below today how you enjoyed this video, and hit that like button. It helps us out, supports the channel, especially when you subscribe. Supports us and allows us to continue to make these videos for you guys, because we do enjoy making these videos. I enjoy making these videos, and the feedback and the love always makes it even more motivating to bring you more content. So let's get right into this video, guys. Get things rolling here, guys. Let's start with the inside of the cabin while I'm here in the driver's seat. Let's get started here in the driver's seat. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, this is an option for a third seat. It's as simple as just lifting up this like that and then snapping it in place, and then that gives you an option right here for a third person to sit here with the seat belt and even some storage just down below here for keys or whatever it may be, or iPhone, whatever it may be. You can put that just in there. We've got some 12-volt plugs right here on both sides. Like I said earlier, that's the two-wheel drive, the four-wheel drive lock and four-wheel drive low. Buttons right here. It's as simple as just pressing it. It's gonna blink a few times, and then that's locked into the four-wheel drive lock right there. To take it out, all you gotta do is put it right, press and hold two-wheel drive again. It's gonna blink and then automatically switch over just like that. We've got our 5-inch Uconnect touchscreen right here. All the basic features, AM, FM, Sirius XM, and then your source where you can listen to your Bluetooth off your phone or a phone call. You got USB plugs as well as an auxiliary cable. But most people have Bluetooth these days, so you can just pair it up that way. We've got our climate controls right here, AC, front, rear heating. This does not have heated steering wheel or seats. So go into the controls here. We've got our backup camera. As you can see there, our backup camera, not comparable to the Jeeps in terms of quality, but I would give it a 7 out of 10. In terms of quality, it's definitely readable and seeable. Just looks a little bit pixelated, and this still has the film screen on it, so maybe that's a part of that. If we exit out of there, we go back to controls. You got your mirror dimmer, and then obviously your settings, but we'll go to that. We got our apps button, which will show you everything. We've got the Wi-Fi hotspot, the assist, backup camera, app management, notifications, our active go services, media, climate, everything, just like we've gone through there. Our audio settings, if you want to adjust the balance and the fade, our equalizer, speed and adjustment, and what you have it there. So go to settings, and this is going to give you an option of things like display, voice, clock, camera, safety and driving features, our mirror, wipers, lights, door locks, key off options, audio, phone, Bluetooth, system reset, Sirius XM, and the phone stuff like we were just mentioning. So we'll exit out of that, go to the media, turn that off a little bit. We got our air vents here, pretty standard in every in Ram. These ones are obviously a little bit cheaper, but it's not significantly feel that cheap compared to the other ones. It's just a slightly less bigger vent, but still gets the job done. And we got it over here as well. We'll get to that in a second. We've got our kind of like a kind of has a little bit of a sandpaper plastic feel right here, as well as that plastic rubber throughout the top of the vehicle here. With this vehicle has 6 speakers sound system in it, so that's one of them over there. So yeah, the plastic just kind of wraps around there. We got a Ram logo just chilling in here, a little bit of a storage space for whatever it may be. Another little storage spot right here, which is pretty deep. Get my hand pretty much all the way in there, which is funny. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So you can put, you know, whatever it may be in there as well. Nothing down here, I think. Maybe a tiny, you guys won't be able to see that, but a very tiny little slit here for storage as well. We got our tow and haul button right here, because this will tow and haul anything you need it to, other than maybe a jet or something crazy like that. But feel free to comment down below if you think this can tow something crazy like that. I'd like to know. We got our climate control buttons as well, and our dials, relatively nice, with a little bit of a color illuminated around them, so at night you can see them. Pretty straightforward, and you can click the screen off just like that. Boom. So we're gonna put this guy down. Cup holders right here. We got 3 of them. So just in case, you know, you do have this down, then you can have your driving, your passenger, and then you can even have a third spot for if someone in the back needs it, or if you want to put your phone in there, your keys or whatever. If you open up this, we have our storage in here, which is going to have that USB ports on both sides with the auxiliary right there, and a pretty large storage spot right in here. You can fit quite a few phones and whatever it may be in there, and a little bit of a padding in the top there, which is nice, so that if it is an electronic or something delicate, it is not going to scratch or get damaged. This truck is brand new, 2021, only 33 kilometers on it, if you can see in there, hopefully. Only 33 kilometers on it, and I've probably already put 10 kilometers on it, so this is brand new. I'm a very big fan of this truck and how it feels and drives. We still have the stickers on it, as you can see over here, so I haven't taken those all off, but yeah, we got our cloth seats, as you can see as well. They're actually pretty nice cloth seats. I would give them a fairly decent rating. Nothing, they don't feel very cheap or anything like that, and they're actually very comfortable to sit in. And in the summer, it's probably handy. So when you get into a hot vehicle in the summer, the leather can be a little too much. Going under our door handle here, as we exit the vehicle, plastic door handle. Yeah, doesn't feel cheap or like it's gonna break on you, hopefully. But yeah, it's kind of just plastic throughout the whole vehicle here. We got a cup storage down here and some more space for whatever it may be. That's our emergency brake right there. You just click that and push it in like that, and then you just pull that up, and that will open up that. We've got our trunk button here, our hood button, but I'm not going to pull that yet because we'll show you the hood in just a bit. We've got our lights here. I've got them here. You can just leave them on auto as well, and that works. And then our cabin dimmer as well, and the vents over here. So I do actually have the heat on right now, and this vehicle gets pretty hot quickly, so that is a good sign. We got our buttons up here. Obviously the door's open, so it's not gonna turn on, turn off. Our blinder right here, and it does not have a mirror on it, so I guess you won't be able to look at yourself in the morning and make sure your makeup's right or whatever it may be. And the steering wheel, obviously, with all our you got your gear up and down button, which is on here. It's pretty interesting. And then our cruise controls, and then all the rest to go through the cluster, as you can see right there, and the voice command buttons as well, with our pretty regular turn signal button. It's also there's only one of them in this vehicle, so it does control the windshield wipers as well. All right, so let's step out of this vehicle here, turn those tires in like that, and as you can see, it's pretty high up off the ground. We've got the lift kit on here, like I said, so this thing is an absolute monster, absolute beast. Let's open up the back seat here, the passenger side in the back of the cabin. Same theme throughout the vehicle here. Got the plastic. Yeah, it's nothing to brag about, but it does feel pretty sturdy. One of the speakers right there as well. Shout out Foundation Auto, North Vancouver on 1600 Marine, for providing the vehicle for this video today. Make sure you check out this vehicle in person. It is an absolute monster, and if you're someone that's looking to buy a truck, 60 grand, this thing is, in my opinion, the one to buy. It's got the lift kit as well as the fuel rims and tires right there, as you can see, but we'll get into that in just a sec. But yeah, just getting into the back side of this cabin here, we've got 1 seat, 2 seat, 3 seat, and they're actually pretty spaced out. I'm gonna hop in here and just grab this handlebar, get in. I'm gonna hop in here just like that. I'm 6'1", and I got the seat pretty far back, so there's actually a decent amount of space here. If you go into the middle here, you can see I'm actually gonna be messing up this truck with my shoes, but as you can see in the middle here, it's actually fairly easy to sit back here. You probably could have three people back here comfortably. Obviously 2 would probably be the most comfortable, but you can definitely still make it manage. We've got our vents down here for the rear passengers in the cabin, so you should be getting air. Probably won't hit you in the face, probably just go towards your legs, but keep you warm. And like I said, I had the heat on in this vehicle, and it got pretty hot quick, so that is a good thing. Cup holders here, we've got 2. And we'll switch to this seat so you can see we got cup holders here, 2 of them. I've got grass on the carpets because my shoes are dirty. But yeah, this is the other side of the seat. You feel very safe and boxed in here. This is actually it's not a bad seat. These cloth seats are really comfortable. I'm actually a big fan of them. You know, a lot of us are bougie and like the leather, but I'll be honest, these cloth seats are actually really nice, and can't really complain at all. Same thing on this side, same plastic door handle there, open and close. Our grip bar right there, and then you can see the back view of the cabin looking onto the front of the cabin. Yeah, pretty nice. So let's get out of this vehicle here. Wow. Boom. We don't have the side step on the truck, which should probably be really handy with the lift kit. So that would be probably something to consider maybe getting, whether it's stationary or remote. But as you can see, this truck is sick. Pardon my language, this truck is sick. I'll bleep that out. But yeah, it just gets me excited, it gets me going. I really like the way this thing looks. For something that's pretty basic for Ram's fleet of trucks, this thing looks like a monster. It's definitely gonna turn heads with that lift kit. This truck is coming up really high off the ground, which I like a lot. As you can see in there, hopefully you can see, yeah, you'll be able to have a decent look. I'll throw some B-roll shots in the beginning. We've got our fuel rims and tires, as you can see here as well. Really nice. The metal in these are legit, and brand new tires. Really like these a lot as well. As you see here as well, we've got the 5.7 liter Hemi V8, 395 horsepower out of this beautiful Ram 1500 Classic Tradesman. And as you get a front shot there of the grille, pretty nice, pretty standard. We've got our classic Dodge grille here with the Dodge emblem coming out of it. That is a plastic emblem, but that is all good. We've got our regular headlights here. They're not LEDs, I believe, obviously, but yeah, they get the job done with the bottom lights as well. Before I forget, guys, I almost didn't show you the engine here. So all we're gonna do is pull this lever back just like that, and that's gonna open up the front here where the engine bay is. And once I find it, there it is. Just opens up like that. Very simple, very clean. Like, this truck is really high above the ground, so as you can see, might be a little bit of a reach for people a little bit shorter. I'm kind of going on my tippy toes to grab this because I'm 6'1", so that the truck is high off the ground. But there we go, 5.7 liter Hemi V8, 395 horsepower in this bad monster right here. And look at that. Ram never does you wrong with the way they build their engines and their bays. Always so nice looking. Love it. We got some Ram badging here on the inside of the engine, and all your classic windshield wipers, fluids, all that stuff in here as well, battery. And yeah, got the material lined in here. Protect your engine, protect your vehicle, just like that. Close it up just like this. Boom. And just like that, it's closed up, and then get that outside view once again. All right, everyone, that wraps up our tour today of this 2021 Ram 1500 Tradesman 4x4 Classic. This truck is an absolute beast. I love it a lot. For 60 grand, you really can't go wrong. And if you're someone in the market right now looking to buy a truck, head down to Foundation, North Vancouver, and we will take care of you. Get one of the salesmen to make sure that they show you all the options. We've got plenty of trucks in stock. This one is a beauty. For 60 grand, you really can't go wrong. Halfway through the video, my camera stopped recording, so you didn't get to see me talking about the truck bed. It doesn't have the bed liner, which you can get done very easily, and didn't have the powered tailgate, so you just had to pull it down yourself. It had a blacked out 4x4 logo, as well as the Ram logos as well. And yeah, so I hope you stay tuned for the next video and hit that like button. Comment down below how you like these videos, what you want to see next. Subscribe, helps our channel grow to continue to bring you more content just like this. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for supporting and watching. Till next time, peace.